Yo, what up to the kids? It's me, your good time guru, and he's back with another 3 video. This time, I'm going to talk about something that I have done. Just a few minutes ago, I have gone on a mini protest against smoking. Smoking is very, very, very bad for you. That's why I'm protesting against it. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons on why no one should ever smoke. Number 1, it's very expensive. Here in Australia, one tobacco pack costs about $40. $40 over a cigarette packet is just ridiculous. Ridiculous, isn't it? It's just ridiculous. $40. Why would anyone want to be wasting their money on cigarettes so expensive, like $40? Think that in your head. It's about $40 a pack. Many people can afford it, but still, I wouldn't advise you to take a risk. They anyway even branded the tobacco packets saying stuff like smoking harms unborn babies, which is true. Number 2. Yes, it causes cancer. Who wants cancer? No one wants cancer. No, you don't want cancer ever in your life. Smoking is really bad for you, and one of the prime reasons is cancer. Now, Shane Warne, the famous cricketer, got a heart attack and died. If you hadn't heard of it, I'm just saying anyways, but okay. Anyway, a prime root of his heart attack was the idea that he was a heavy chain smoker. That's what caused his heart attack, and we lost Australia, the greatest thing that happened to Australia. Shane Warne, the cricketer, he had got a heart attack, and in case you don't know, there's a chance it could have evolved from his chain smoking habits. Yes, that's right. He had a very bad habit of smoking cigarettes non-stop. Number 3, smoking doesn't just affect everyone around you. It affects you yourself, the smoker. It will affect you. It doesn't just cause you cancer, like what I also said last time. It doesn't give you cancer. It ruins your look. Remember, tobacco is a drug. It's like cocaine or heroin or weed or whatever you call it. It is a drug. I don't know, just the government allows it for some reason or another. I don't know why they would allow such a thing, because it harms unborn babies, as it said in the packet. It causes cancer, and none of us want any of that, do we now? No one should ever smoke. This is just my opinion. If you really want, you can go and smoke a cigarette once in your life, that's fine. But I'm just advising you that there is a few cons when it comes to smoking. And the cons are, smoking is very bad indeed. It's dangerous, it's bad, it's expensive. I strongly only believe that no one should ever touch a cigarette in their life. Peace. Also, how did I forget? There's a thing called passive smoking. It harms everyone around you. Passive smoking is just as bad as normal smoking. It's very bad. It affects everyone around you. I mean, surely you wouldn't want everyone else to end up in hospital, would you now? That's what it is. It affects others around you. That's what passive smoking is. How did I forget about telling that? It's just as bad as this other smoking. Now, what do I have to say about vaping? vaping is bad for you. It's very, very, very bad for you. Vaping, very bad for you. Bad for you. It's just as bad as smoking. And you know, some children even eat vapors thinking that it's candy, and they ended up in hospital. So vaping is just as bad as normal smoking, if not worse. Vapors are electronic cigarettes, and vaping is the definite no-no. It's just as bad as normal smoking. Working on the same level, vaping is, if anything, but worse. It's worse than normal smoking. And I'm saying this for your own good. If your child picks up anything that they haven't seen before, make sure you ask them what it is. Because it might be a vape pen. Vape pens can seriously end you up in hospital, just like the cigarettes. But cigarettes take a while until you finally reach hospital. But vape pens, you go inhale vape pen, it takes you straight away to the hospital. It's not good. That's why vape pens aren't a good excuse for not smoking either.